episode of Midwives of the World, you get to follow our first couple of days in Indonesia. After a long flight, we were picked up by a driver and Ibu Dina, our representative from the White Ribbon Alliance. Here, we are on our way to our first meeting with the organization, where we get to meet the president of White Ribbon Alliance Indonesia, Ibu Giba Rubianto. They introduced us to some of the members and told us the basic facts about the organization and the current situation in Indonesia.
Hello, I'm Giba Rubianto. I'm a president of White Ribbon Alliance of Indonesia, or Aliansi Pita Putih Indonesia. They call APPI. I'd like to explain about the little APPI, the White Ribbon Alliance of Indonesia, who is a part of the global White Ribbon Alliance headquarters in Washington D.C. I'm one of the member Global White Ribbon Alliance. They call National Alliance Council. I'm one of the 5 members of the NEC Global White Ribbon Alliance.
When we got back to our hotel, we shared our first impressions in a video blog.
Okay, so this is our first night at the hotel in Jakarta.
Yes, and our first video blog.
Yes, and it's been an amazing day with so many impressions. And all the people here are so welcoming and just incredible.
Yeah, so today we had our first meeting with the White Ribbon Alliance Indonesia. And it was amazing.
Yeah, and we got some new merch. We got some pins. And we got this really cool cap.
Yeah.
And some t-shirts.
Yes.
And also some really beautiful scarves. The next morning, we were off to Mekarsari village, which is a very densely populated town outside Jakarta. This is also one of the focus areas or alert villages of the White Ribbon Alliance. Although it's not very far from Jakarta, the traffic is really bad, so it took us quite a long time to get there. The village was very different from Jakarta. We were met by narrow streets with few cars, which was a relief after the heavy traffic.
This woman was a street vendor selling local products for the citizens. This was a common sight while driving through the village.
On our way to our first visit, we passed a school, full of happy kids with a whole lot of energy. We stopped by, talked to the kids and teachers, and took some pictures.
Arriving at the city hall, we met a local midwife association. They followed us around to all of our visits that day. We also had the opportunity to meet the head of the village, Ibu Linda. To be the head of the village as a woman in Indonesia is very rare. You have to be very qualified to have that kind of position. Before leaving the office, Ibu Dina talked to us about one of the local projects.
I think we are in Mekarsari village, and this is the head of the village, Ibu Linda. We are showing you the one of their women empowerment plan. They are making handbags from recycling waste. So they sell this to shops. This is all handcrafted, made from recycling waste.
We had the opportunity to meet the incredible team behind this project. This really is women's empowerment at its best.
My name is Nena Maimuna, and I'm working as a teacher in senior high school as an English teacher, and I'm also the chief of the neighborhood here. and it has been 2 years. In my neighborhood, we have a we call it bang sampah. It's like we gather all the rubbish and then we measure it, and then also we help our women here like to have their own income. So all the members in Bang Sampah are women, and we have 15 members. And also like every twice a month we have activity, like we gather all the rubbish from the neighborhood, and then we like weigh them. So all the housewives here will get additional income for their family.
During our visit here, we also got to meet a local doctor in Mekarsari.
Hello, my name is Dr. Neni Triwayuni. I work at Puskesmas Mekarsari in Mekarsari village. And my best part in my job is I can visit a lot of people in my village. So I can help the people, make them to be healthy.
Community Public Health Center in Mekarsari. It is a very densely populated area where 60,000 people live here, and it is an industrial area. Before, all the industries were in the city of Jakarta, but 10 years ago, all industries should move to this Mekarsari. And so that's why so many people live here in the area. So we have here 9 midwives and 3 doctors.
So here in Mekarsari is just wonderful. The people here are amazing. And the clinic, it is completely run by funds, so it's free for everyone in the village to go and get some free health care and also to see a midwife. And it's just amazing, and the people here are so helpful, and it feels like they have a really strong sense of community. It's a really densely populated area, so it's just great to see the inspirational people here that do this every day to make this place a healthier one.
The last visit of the day was to a class for pregnant and elderly. Twice a month, this midwife volunteers at one of the local health centers where she informs women about motherhood and pregnancy. They asked us some questions about Sweden and found it very funny that the whole population of Sweden equals the population of Jakarta only. Overall, it was a very exciting day with a lot of important meetings and impressions.
In the last episode, you get to follow us to the Institute of Health Sciences in Jakarta, where we get to witness a simulated birth and talk to the students and teachers. You also get to follow us to Bali and our meetings there. In the meantime, let's get together for moms and let's talk equality.